We oversighted the current government, and what we saw and what we are still seeing is mind-boggling, that we don't deserve the current kind of leadership that we have at the center.
Who becomes the leader of your country determines a lot of things in your life. If the head is rotten, then the body will be rotten.
There emerged the good luck. When the good luck met the Yanadua had a bad luck and died. Before we knew it, the good luck met our oil. Our oil had a bad luck and poured away. Before we knew it, the good luck met our naira. Our naira had a bad luck. Where are we going? What is the fate of this country? Shall we continue to experience the bad luck? We need change.
Party or no party, what is paramount for me is Nigeria.
There is something different about this year's election. It's not the choice really between parties. It's a choice between those who can do it and those who have shown that they can't do it.
General Buhari is not a bad man, just that he's very disciplined. If they announce his name now as president, many criminals will run out of Nigeria out of fear.
I'm not sure if you are fully conscious of how big this moment is. It will be the first time that citizens of this country in 55 years will be changing a government that they do not like by themselves. That is how big this moment is.
Furiously circle, crash face forward again and again. I can see the sun. I cannot see a barrier, though I inspect its surface. All else is dark, that way is light. The faintest leak of air tells me that way is home. So I flail against the
Okay, God bless you. One of them.
Hope people know.
I know we feed your sheep at your computer. Are you the sheep? Oh, you are not a young man. You are let's talk. Okay, we wish you good luck. Okay.
I have chosen to come on this bus, first of all because I want to say Merry Christmas to those of you who are here, but also because I want to say to you that we need your support to change this country. I'm going to keep riding on buses as often as I can, speaking to everyone that we must change this country. We need your support for the change.
Don't forget us. Don't forget us, please.
Show you all is that I personally will not break my promises. Everybody knows General Buhari. They know he's disciplined, they know he's a man of integrity, they know he's serious. And that is why I'm so sure, because even I am not a politician. As you know, I've never ever been involved in politics. I'm not a politician. I'm a pastor, and I'm a professor of law, and I'm also a senior advocate of Nigeria. So I'm not a politician at all. But running with General Buhari, for me, is a great opportunity to do what this country needs to get done. That's why I'm involved in this.
people ask me, why am I running for office again? And I ask them, what has changed since I began this mission? Can you honestly, truly say to yourself that our country has changed for the better? Are our children safe when they go to school? Are our parents safe when we leave them at home? Is the naira in your bank account of greater value today than it was 4 years ago?
Nigeria has been overrun by the carpetbaggers, by those who are wells, by those who are clueless and directionless, without any iota of intellectual competence, nor administrative skill, nor accountability and probity. The only man we need in this country today is General Muhammadu Buhari.
As you all know, I had been a military head of state in Nigeria for 20 months. We intervened because we were unhappy with the state of affairs in our country. We wanted to arrest the drift, driven by patriotism, influenced by the prevalence and popularity of such drastic measures all over Africa and elsewhere. We fought our way to power. But the global triumph of democracy has shown that another and a preferable path to change is possible. It is an important lesson I have carried with me since, and a lesson that is not lost on the African continent.
As a family, we know what he has sacrificed. We know, we know how far he has gone. And I get people asking me, oh yeah, you are the general's daughter. How is it like? And I tend to wonder, what kind of man do Nigerians think he is? From 2003, 2007, 2011, and now 2015. It has been a long journey. From being a 13-year-old to being a 24-year-old, it has been a constant journey, and we want to thank Nigerians for the support and the love. It has never been like this, and we really want to thank you dearly for supporting him and making him come this far and be accepted amongst the people. We thank you so much. Thank you.
When you have, as a child, when you lose your way, you look up to your leader, you look up to your father, even in the house, to give you advice as to how to go about. Therefore, we are saying we want Buhari.
We look at the profile of the two presidential candidates contesting under the platform of this Nigerian coordination. We realize that the most credible among them is General Muhammadu Buhari.
We've got many thieves, many big thieves in this country. It is only a man who has no skeleton in his core and who has got a very strong aura can battle them.
Yanda shi shugaban mai ke magana na ni dai gaskiya ne ke so da zaman lafiya da ba ma son cuciya sun cuce mu sun cuce iyayen mu jikoki mu an cuce su. Yanzu muna neman kwance hankali da more da gaskiya da mu ma za mu san cewa a gobe yaran mu za su samu kwance hankali.
Today we are blessed. Today God has given us the candidates that will change Nigeria forever.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights.
Let us change, change, change. Let us change, change, change. Let us change for the better.
Or INEC made in terms of the letter from the military that they cannot guarantee the security of INEC if elections were conducted on the 14th. Let me assure you that if I am elected president, the world will have no cause to worry about Nigeria as it has so recently. That Nigeria will return to its stabilizing role in West Africa, and that no inch of Nigerian territory will ever be lost to the enemy, because we will pay special attention to the welfare of our soldiers in and out of service. And I, Muhammad Buhari, will always lead from the front. And return Nigeria to its leadership role in regional and international efforts to combat terrorism.
Some of us have never thought of seeing His Excellency, the Vice President, in mix of us like today.
What I can tell you, outside the stadium, a while ago, several hours ago, we had to go outside to get some materials for this production and come back inside. I would assume, because I'm not able to count the figures, the number of people here, that the people outside are more than those inside this arena.
We're just trying to say is that Nigerians are ready. We are ready to vote, you know.
We have decided
that we as citizens, we are ready.
I am ready.
And I'm ready.
We are ready.
And we're ready indeed.
We are ready to vote.
Ladies and gentlemen, the elections were moved, but you should not dampen your spirit from going to go and vote.
Nigerians say, Baba, change Dole. We are ever ready. March 28th. We are ready.
Buhari.
The dictatorship goes with military rule. Though some might be less dictatorial than others. I take responsibility for whatever happened under my watch. I cannot change the past, but I can change the present and the future. So before you is a former military ruler and a converted Democrat who is ready to operate under democratic norms and is subjecting himself to the rigors of democratic election for the 4th time. You may ask, why is he doing this? This is a question I ask myself all the time too. And here is my humble answer. Because the work of making Nigeria great is not yet done. Because I still believe that change is possible, this time through the ballot. And most importantly, because I still have the capacity and the passion to dream and work for a Nigeria that will be respected again in the Committee of Nations and that all Nigerians will be proud of. Thank you very much.
Born into a generation of commotion, a child born in a time of confusion, a time of ethnic differences, a time of disputes between cultures and between religions, a time when the iron of good governance has been rust by the frequent rain of poor leadership. Yet, I remain optimistic that at the end of this dark tunnel, there is a light. A light for you, a light for me. But I want to be a part of that light. I want to make an impact. I want to bring change. I want to know if I leave this world, I leave it knowing I played my part in the making of a greater Nigeria. But what is my part? You see, Nigeria as a nation has grown immensely since its independence, that we can all agree as a people here that we have power supply once in a while. We have good roads in some places. We are quite secure, at least in this home. We have grown, yes, but is that growth enough? Our nation was built on the solid foundation of integrity, driven by the supporting force of determination and justice. But it still lacked one main element to make it the right nation. Every youth was but an onlooker to these achievements. But now, we have decided to take part to take charge. My role in nation building starts with this guy and it starts with that guy. You know why? It's because we are the nation. Our character, our attitudes reflect our being as a people. what I'm saying is we need to work on ourselves. We need to change our growth mindset that we go Nigerian mentality towards a more positive outlook. We need to start looking at the glass of water half full and not half empty. Only then will we begin to realize the changes with so much great on our side.
Nigeria is going through a specific challenge this period. And if you trace back the history of great leaders across the world, when America was faced with this type of problem, they call on the retired General Eisenhower. When France faced the same problem, they call on de Gaulle. When Britain faced the same problem, they call on Churchill. The right man for the job today is General Buhari.